Sonic the Hedgehog's stellar box office debut opening weekend proves that sometimes studios should listen to their fans, and it's wise for them to at least pay attention to what fans are happy or unhappy about when they're making movies, right? When we saw the first Sonic trailer last year, the CGI people didn't like that. I actually respected and appreciated the fact that they were trying to make him look approaching to the look of an actual real-life hedgehog with the face, but most people didn't like that. They wanted Sonic to look more like he did in the video games. Sony decided, not to take the risk. They could have just stayed the course, but they didn't. They were like, let's listen to the fans and just change Sonic's appearance. They did it. Sonic looks like the video game. That when they released the second trailer, the reception was a lot more positive, and now that the movie's out, it's doing well. And it probably would not be doing this well if they had stayed the course and kept him looking more like what they thought he should have looked like in the beginning. Now, there are times when studios have not listened to fans, but it's paid off okay, right? Or they didn't cave under fan backlash. As I pointed out in previous videos, when the first Captain Marvel images dropped of her in the green Kree outfit, a lot of people were like, what the hell is this? She doesn't look like the blue and red outfit Captain Marvel I know of. But they didn't change anything. There was a little bit of backlash, but Marvel didn't buckle. Captain Marvel went on to make $1 billion. When Shazam's costume leaked, the Zachary Levi costume, it was bright and colorful in a padded suit. They got a lot of trash talk because of that. The internet, Twitter was like a firestorm of negativity. Warner Brothers and the director, David F. Sandberg, they didn't back down. They stayed the course. Zachary Levi stayed looking like that. Shazam came out. It didn't do huge box office, but it got great reviews, and it's good enough for them to make a sequel. Now, it would be nice if Star Wars would take note going into the future, right? Star Wars fans are really unhappy, and what have we seen? We've seen diminishing returns and depreciating box office, right? When The Last Jedi came out, people were really unhappy. They voiced their concerns. People at Lucasfilm and in the media attacked the fans who were unhappy with The Last Jedi. They said you're a terrible, horrible person, and that, they tried to shame you, bully you and gaslight you. Now, there were some people who were horrible people who didn't like The Last Jedi for horrible reasons, but there were others of us who were like, look, we don't like what this does to Star Wars legacy and mythos. What's going on here? They tried to course correct as much as they could with The Rise of Skywalker. There was a lot of fan service, but still, Disney Lucasfilm painted themselves in such a corner with The Last Jedi that no amount of fan service in The Rise of Skywalker could have rectified all that, right? And I think that The Rise of Skywalker would have made more money because people would have been more enthusiastic to see it if The Last Jedi hadn't, tossed everything out the window that fans wanted to see, classic Star Wars fans, right? So I think that Lucasfilm and other studios need to take a look at Sonic the Hedgehog and Paramount, the studio's reactions to fan unhappiness, and take that into consideration, right? I mean, I understand artistic vision, and there's definitely a room for artistic vision and for indie filmmakers to do something different, to deconstruct or take things in a different direction. But when you're making blockbuster movies that are just supposed to, I think, please fans and make them happy, that's what most billion-dollar movies have in common. I don't think reinventing the wheel or deconstructing things was what should be in your mind. I think your number one priority should be just make your fans happy, right? You don't always have to listen to them, like I said, with Shazam and Captain Marvel, but you shouldn't have a disdain and oh, you're a horrible person, your opinion doesn't matter. Sonic and Paramount didn't have that reaction, and they did a really great job. So I hope that Star Wars in the future with these new movies, they take into account with what their fans want. They don't attack their fans, even if they don't want to listen to them sometimes. They respect their fans and try to make them happy, no matter what they do. Even if they want to try something different. I don't think they should try anything different, but if they do, instead of, we're going to force you to like this stuff or just give you whatever we want you to have, they should just try to respect their fans and their wishes and make them happy. So that's the lesson I think that Star Wars and Disney Lucasfilm can learn from Paramount and Sonic. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.